on food. Oh, looks like you put a dirt block outside. Okay. They're trying to get in, but they're baffled by the dirt.
They're baffled by the dirt, you say?
Let's see. Now, super zombies are not in this version of Feed the Beast, correct? That's the mind crack?
That's, yeah, that's, the one with the Thaumcraft.
And, that's the mod set that perhaps you'll be featuring?
Eventually, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, he hit me.
Saving the villagers. And recovering my arrows. Okay. We're going to take our net out. And we're going to come right over here. Bonk a beehive. Alright. Collected. Over here. Yes, this was a lava pool. Oh, I see another beehive off in the distance. It's only past 2 creepers and a skeleton. Are you staying back at the village? Should I just make a crazy run for this thing?
I'm taking off Enderman.
Oh, man. Bees take up a lot of space.
Yeah. Endermen are really creepy now.
I'm out of food, too. Yee. Were any of the villagers trading for food?
Get some wheat and potatoes off the fields.
Oh, yes.
I made some bread already.
Oh, 3. Yeah! Where are you? Ah, okay.
Need help?
Oh, got it. Okay. Carrots. Oh, I usually do not eat raw carrots, but I am willing to make an exception right now. Okay, there's that. We'll take the bones back. We'll actually use the bones to make bone meal. And we will... There we go. We'll kind of grow up some of the crops here.
Good adventurers we are, right?
Yes. Ooh. So we may be holding an entire village hostage in one room, but at least we're going through and, you know, regrowing their stuff for them. Oh, got a whole slew of carrots.
Uh-huh. Carrots are tasty.
Some would say that, yes.
There's a lot of Endermen out here.
Well, they know that we wanted to go on an adventure, and they're going to make it just as challenging. So, there we go. Let's replace that. Alright, that's all fine and dandy, except the creeper in the garden. Okay.
Whoa.
We'll snipe him, man. I'm going to run out of arrows.
I have more.
Okay. Ooh. One just kind of grazed upon a cactus and softened himself up.
Oh. You get out of here. Where did he go? I'm gonna kill you. Come here. There's a zombie in the town.
Well, he'll be taken care of before too long.
I took care of it. He didn't bite you, did he?
Now that I have 3 of these yellow hives or combs, or I'm not sure what the difference is. Should
the yellow one?
should we look somewhere else? Well, yeah. When I'm done sniping here, and then I can recover my arrows.
The modest bees, right?
I will check when the creepers have thinned out a bit. There are still 3 left, and I've already killed 3.
Creeper didn't even bother giving me any.
2. Did you pick up a piece of cactus so we can take it back to the ranch?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna kill this last creeper the old-fashioned way. Well, with a sword, not that other way. I presume that was you lending an assist.
Yeah, but you got to the creeper before I got to you.
Okay, so they're secured for... Oh, look at that tall cactus. They're secured for now. We should probably leave before we cause too much trouble. We'll come back. We'll just presume that they were prepared. And have a whole cellar full of stuff.
Massive stores.
My X-ray vision is capable of seeing through these mountains.
Another one.
Oh, yep. Let me actually look into... I have a marshy drone, a marshy princess, a modest drone, a modest princess, another modest pair, a wintry pair, and a meadows queen.
Nice. Did you get any combs as well?
Yes. More on that in a second, when I won't drown. Huh. I can see one of our mines that we lit up. Interesting. Yes, I have a parched comb, and a mossy comb, and a frozen comb.
Oh.
I do not know what that means. I will presume that you do, though.
Yep.
Alright, were you continuing down this river? Am I swimming in the right direction?
I'm not sure where you're swimming.
I am swimming north along the river.
I am still somewhere in the desert.
Unfortunately, that's a lot of places right now. What are your coordinates on the mini-map?
I am at -267, -335. Although I don't know about you, but my inventory is getting relatively full.
Yes, mine is as well. There's a couple things that I can always toss out before we...
Here, you need arrows, don't you?
Yes.
Here, I'll give you some of mine.
You say that you see me?
Yeah, I'm directly behind you like a creep.
Oh, yep, hi.
That's some very nice armor you have there.
Oh, it is. Actually still is in pretty good shape.
Here, you can have half of those.
Don't that. Take the arrows. Gunpowder.
I'll take the gunpowder.
Okay, I'm gonna drop that down there. By that, apparently I just throw it out in front of me.
Alright.
We'll toss the dirt. I have another scoop. I have 1.5 scoops right now. Bone meal, I guess we'll keep for now. You think there's gonna be any beehives over here in this kind of frozen forest?
There could be. If they did, they'll be forest bees. The only thing that we may have a slight issue on is I will try to do some crossbreeding to see if we can manage to get what we want. But some of the bees are very specific about where they like to be. For example, if we put those icy bees you picked up down inside of a desert, so to speak, hey, look, pigs.
Well, we may want to take a couple of those for the road.
Pigs?
Yeah.
If we can figure out where the road is, then... Oh,
I'm pointing the way with my sword.
I can't see you. Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh,
Why don't
sword broke.
You broke the sword?
Well,
okay.
I used it up. This is the same sword I've been using for a little bit of stuff here.
Well, then I have some wheat. Why don't we try to drag these... Hey, look, there's another one. Drag these pigs back with us.
Okay.
And work on getting them home. And us home. And then we'll get you a new sword. Mine's actually almost broke as well. And we can try to go from there.
Oh, there's another village way off in the distance.
Well, we better get out of here before we bother them too much.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, for our viewers' sake, hauling pigs back to a ranch isn't probably the most attractive thing to watch. So I will... why don't we take a quick break? I'm sure I can find some sort of clever animation to go in between. And so we're going to turn a minutes-long trek into a quick little swipe. So we'll be back in a little bit, and see you soon. All right, we're back. A couple updates. This is news right here.
This is the borrowed apiary. An apiary is what you put the bees into and what ends up letting them fly around and create honeycomb for you. As you can see on the inside here, we have a marshy queen. Right next to her, that bar going down the left-hand side is actually her health. And then we have the honeycomb frame on the right-hand side. Now, what will happen is when a queen dies, she will leave a princess and at least usually one drone in the apiary. And hopefully by that time, she'll produce some honeycomb. At that point, what you do is you put the princess back where the queen is currently, the drone underneath her, and that will produce a new queen. And that will allow you to just continue growing your bees.
Now, what are the 3 slots in the apiary here, the squares?
Those are for frames. Frames are something that can be bought from testificates or manufactured yourself. And those help with the production of honeycomb.
And now, why is it that you put a little mycelium and mushrooms down next to this honeycomb?
Well, as far as it goes with bees, bees are very, very particular and very, very high maintenance. In this instance, we actually had to try a couple different ones that we had gotten bee-wise over there, but it ends up apparently here in the Green Hills, marshy bees, and this is actually the original marshy princess and drone I made into a queen here, and they are the ones actually that we just got here up over the hill. Apparently whatever the area is, so for example, the ice bees we found in the ice area, the monas bees we found in the desert, they usually are more likely found in an area that they will be able to be productive. So in this case, we thought a meadows bee would grow here, but apparently marshy does. And what another thing is they all have their own particular flower of sort that they enjoy. Now, a marshy's one is mushrooms. So I put down the mycelium here and some mushrooms so the queen doesn't have to send her drones too far away here to find out what they're looking for. Meadows and forests like flowers, icy bees, I believe like flowers as well. And jungle bees like those ferns that grow in the jungle.
Oh.
Desert bees like cactus.
Now, while you were wrangling bees, I was wrangling peas, or specifically pigs up here. It was dirty work, but someone had to do it.
Yeah, and luckily you had those carrots on you because I was standing there dumbly with some wheat. So.
Well, old habits, but um, we uh, we have more pigs now, and that's fine because we have a lot of carrots, and feeding them carrots is what makes them. Oh, pardon me.
A little frisky.
Yep. And again, because we do a lot of setup for our audience here, we'll make a quick dash over. We have the quarry going again, and based off the materials we get from here, we should have enough. Oh, hey, there's some uranium. We should have enough to build another quarry to start getting 2 at a time going. So that'll really ramp up resource management. Of course, you know, we come back to the machine shop and we put it through the macerator and all that. We don't quite have the diamond tubes yet to do the automatic sorting, so we're just letting it fill up the chests here as it goes. In fact, it can even be easier if we just leave everything in the chests, and then ultimately we can pipe it all through one big filter.
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yep, looks like that's cutting into more cave system. And we left the 2 spaces here between, so if we wanted to dig down in a staircase, like going one way or the next, then we can. Alright, well, we've started doing some basic beekeeping. We'll work on various frames, and you said they're high maintenance. I certainly will believe that, particularly because in similar fashion to Pokemon, you can breed them to get certain other abilities, correct?
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why I was really excited about getting the Modest Bees, is because most of the Modest Bees have a special ability. And in that case, you have to think about how hot it is during the day during the desert. Like most desert animals, desert bees operate at night instead of during the day. So what'll happen is, as you can see there, the queen turned over.
Okay, here, I'll Marshy Princess on top, Marshy Drone on the bottom, and it looks like we get an extra drone.
You can just leave him in there for right now.
Oh, right. Oh, I already took him out.
Alright, then just put him in where the other drone was. But Modest Bees, like most desert animals, actually operate at night. So while these bees will go to sleep during the day, go to sleep at night, having the nocturnal quality can be bred by putting in Modest drones sometimes with a Marshy Queen. Might just give you a Marshy Queen that will produce both day and night.
Oh, and so we could even have 2 beehives here, one to operate at day, one to operate at night.
Well, no, it just means they'll work 24/7.
Oh, even better.
There's also some special abilities that you can get from other things that will include being able to be cave bound, which means that we could actually enclose this in a house and it would still produce. Because a bee will only produce if it has the right environment, if it has the right flowers that it likes, and if it has complete straight line of sight to the ceiling. So if you have a tree next to it or something like that, like it's not going to be affected by me standing on it. But if we had a tree that started overgrowing the edge of this, it would actually end up turning it off.
They are really persnickety, aren't they?
They are. But admittedly, the marsh bees we have here are some of the more tame ones. There's a couple different special bees that you can get through breeding or by just being lucky enough to get them out of the thing that can actually be quite painful. Jungle bees, to defend, feeling that they have to defend their territory, will sometimes turn around and actually poison you, the same as cave spiders. And some, if you get hellish bees, sometimes dropped in desert areas, those ones can set you on fire.
Oh.
So bees aren't necessarily ones to be taken lightly. Like these guys and the meadow bees and the forest bees are usually pretty mellow. They know we're trying to help. We give them plenty of mushrooms. Then she's gonna be a happy queen.
Oh.
Except she's not gonna be happy when it rains.
Is that... Oh, and lightning. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we get in and get some shelter? We'll ride out this storm, and we'll just see everyone next time when it's a little drier and we've made a little bit more progress on things. So, thanks for joining us on another Adventure Heroes. It was good to have you. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Shooting star leaping through the sky.